What's going on, world? It's your boy Bruse Wane, and welcome back to another exciting episode of This Week in the Industry. Let's get it. Legendary Hot 97 DJ Mr.Cee came out the closet this week after having numerous run-ins with the law and a lot of allegations that said Mr.Cee was a homosexual. Mr.Cee finally came out and admitted that he has a fetish for getting his knob slobbed by men with wigs on. Mr.Cee was on the radio blubbering and crying and coming clean. And even though he admitted that to his fetish of getting his knob slobbed by men with wigs on, he still denies that he's a homosexual because he said that's as far as he has gone. So since he hasn't reached the part where they swap penises into each other's rectums, Mr.Cee does not consider himself a homosexual. So I don't know what part of you're getting your knob slobbed by men with wigs on Mr.Cee is missing. It is what it is. Mr.Cee resigned, came back within a 24-hour period, and played one of the most flamingly gay sets in the history of hip-hop. Let's move on. Former Lakers player Lamar Odom is still going through it, as he was formally charged with DUI this week. Lamar Odom has been going through a drug problem and an alcohol problem that suddenly seemed like it appeared out of nowhere, but I'm pretty sure people that was close to him was aware of it. Lamar also checked himself into rehab for 1 day. For 1 day. And nurses and those on the staff said that they were there, when the day when Lamar checked in. Said Lamar checked in, he did the paperwork, went to the vending machine, bought a bag of chips, ate the chips, said I'm good, and left. Lamar, you cannot be cured of alcohol and drug addiction from a bag of chips. I don't give a fuck if it's Bontons, salt and pepper, oil and vinegar, whatever the fuck that flavor is. Get your ass back in the rehab, Lamar. It's been a little over a week and we still have not heard a response from Big Sean to Papoose in the diss where Papoose beat Big Sean like a piñata. Beat Big Sean like a piñata. It was one of the worst lyrical beatings hip-hop has witnessed in a while, and we are still waiting for Big Sean to recover, to come back, and to say something. Gucci Mane's Wild Week has finally come to an end as the police have finally taken him off the street after he threatened cops. They recovered a gun on him and marijuana, drugs, or whatever. But Gucci's been running wild, man. He had a Twitter rant where he was just getting at other artists, Nicki Minaj, Drake, of course, you know, his fellow artists, Waka Flocka Flame. Gucci Mane's just been acting real bizarre lately. He also got dropped off Atlantic Records, so I don't know if that's why he's been bugging out. He also almost had an altercation in the mall. But anyway, Gucci Mane is currently off the streets right now on lockdown. Maybe he needs a little time to settle down and get his mind back together. Reports are also swirling around this week that DMX is going off as rocker, as the rapper was seen in the hotel running naked doing laps. We still have no idea why X was running naked and doing laps, and who he was running from or what he was running from, but someone says Mr.Cee was also around. Drake attempted to pay homage to Wu-Tang Clan this week by doing a song that paid tribute to, that had the name of the clan, Wu-Tang Forever, that didn't go over pretty well with Wu-Tang fans because when he listened to the track, he had a couple of Ray bars in it, and then he did typical Drake and went extra soft, sappy, and started talking about the ladies. I heard the track myself. Come on, Drake. If you're gonna touch real hip-hop, and you're gonna take the classic title, you gotta go hard, you gotta come with some bars. Legendary Wu-Tang member Inspector Deck also at first bigged it up, then heard the track, after finally heard the track, and he was taken aback by it. But then you have you have You God is also a member of the clan that's bigging up Drake. I guess the Wu is just happy to get that publicity. They have a hardcore fan base, so it's not really like they need it, but it is what it is, man. Drake, you touch some classic shit, you come with classic bars. Not some sappy Romeo and Juliet romance bullshit or whatever the fuck you was talking about. Big up to King James, shout out to LeBron James. He's about to finally tie the knot to his high school sweetheart after being engaged to her for nearly 14 years. About damn time, LeBron. R&B singer Ryan Leslie had his Escalade repossessed this week as a part of the debt that he's supposed to be paying back to the guy that found his laptop. When Ryan Leslie offered $1 million for anyone to bring the laptop back. Ryan Leslie said he's not a renegger. He doesn't really owe $1 million because he wanted to let the laptop back intact with the songs, and what he received was a laptop that wasn't intact. It didn't have the songs, so he doesn't feel he should have had to fork over the $1 million. But the court seen it otherwise, and now Ryan Leslie has had his Escalade repossessed behind this bullshit. Rick Ross and the MMG family recently held a press conference for his Self-Made 3 album debut, and at the conference, some heifer fainted. some broad, some big fat heifer fainted, and people don't know if it's real, if it's a publicity stunt. I looked at it myself, and the broad, she fell, she laid on the floor for about a minute and popped right back up on cue. Rick Ross looked cool. Is she all right? Did she faint or whatever? But it is what it is. You got the publicity. Big up the boss. Some of y'all may have heard about the story when Dave Chapelle went to Hartford, Connecticut, and how he was booed. And then Dave Chapelle later on went on and said that he hates Hartford, Connecticut. If Korea was to ever drop a bomb on the United States, he hopes it lands on Hartford. Now we're hearing that they have wanted posters for Dave Chapelle, and if he ever steps back in Hartford, Connecticut, they have basically declared open war, open season on Dave Chapelle. Shit is crazy, man. Dave Chappelle is one of those comedians that I know doesn't like to be heckled, and I dipped and dabbled in comedy, and I was never heckled. The Batman was never heckled, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's because every time I performed, I had the hammer on me with the handle showing, but I was never heckled. This is your boy Bruse Wane. You're watching another exciting episode of This Week in the Industry. Sit tight, make sure not to go nowhere. We'll be back with some more industry news. Hip-hop legend Nas turned 40 this week and celebrated with friends and families through various venues. Hip-hop is getting older and better. Floyd Mayweather Jr. beat Canelo Alvarez in a majority decision this Saturday. Floyd was walked down to the ring by Lil Wayne and Justin Bieber. Congratulations, Floyd. This is your boy Bruse Wane. Make sure you get all your latest industry news by visiting www.waneenterprises.com. For more on your boy Bruse Wane, make sure you visit www.brucewane.com. Out right now, the Dark Knight album, The Day the Earth Stood Still, by yours truly, Bruse Wane. Matter of fact, I'm going to leave y'all with something classic, man. Classic freestyle by yours truly. This one's the Tuskegee freestyle.
Hip-hop, stand up. New York, stand up. You know what I mean? Dark Knight album, June 16th. Batman. Get some heat on this for niggas real quick. Drop it, lay it on it. You know what I mean? Let's get 'em.
Hey yo, hammers for you hammerheads, he don't play no games. Hair like wool, skin like bronze, eyes like flames, and his flow was super, from the tribe of Judah. Don't argue over bitches, but he'll kill for moolah. College dropped out a couple years before Yeezy. School of hard knock graduate, please believe me. Pro-black, pro-mahogany, Tuskegee. Pussy getter, so his Mac game is rated PG. Rabble rouser, coordinates, Delta Alpha, Omega. Turn this up, disturb your neighbor. This that Dapper Dan fly shit, ostrich gator. He stay dipped in polo, he stay dressed in Louis. Come through, turn up, make the spot a movie. Henny drinker, but been sipping on that vodka lately. Rappers see him in jets, are like he Mr. Spacely. Horrified by the flow, he's every bit of crazy. Too advanced, too daring, too domineering. Always ahead of the curve like German engineering. Mind over matter, real talk over chatter. I live this hip hop shit, your ass is just a straggler. Fear who? Motherfucker, I will fist fight Satan. I make snatch out of scraps, I don't believe in failing. I go for extra yards, scramble like Walter Payton. I get my money then peel on some 20 Daytons. Intelligent hoodlum like QB's trash Gaddafi. Y'all little niggas like a room full of horse jockeys. I knock your teeth down your throat like we playing hockey. A bit more than cocky, the ladies eye poppy. Make him go gaga like that bitch that's in paparazzi. And I ain't really trying to pursue the rap career. Just want you lames to hear me and kill your rap career. Unpredictable, watch him like he's North Korea. Your rap sound like you wrote them in a high chair. My shit sound like I wrote it in a bomb shelter, with heavy metal in the background, helter skelter. AC/DC, Metallica and Bon Jovi, surrounded by the force like Ben Kenobi.